Law of attraction. The law of attraction. The law of attraction. Everybody want to attract something, man. Everybody looking at that law of attraction, right? Law of attraction. That's what everybody concerned with. Everybody Googling law of attraction. Law of attraction this. Attract law of attraction. Law of attraction. But you already know this. Okay? You already know this. But the thing is, you can be him. But you have to first become. You have to first become him, then you'll be him. Until then, you ain't him, dog. And that's why shit ain't working for you. That's why you ain't been able to manifest what you want to manifest. That's why your shit is stagnant. That's why your money is looking funny. That's why your gal don't like you. That's why shit not going right in your life. That's why your personal life sucks. That's why you can't get no women. That's why your money up and down, inconsistent. 1 month you here, the next minute you gone. That's why you looking broke. Because you ain't him. But you can become him. It all starts with these thoughts. It all starts with your mind. You can create anything with your mind. All creation starts in the mind. Look, man, I'll be honest, okay? I got into this from The Secret, Law of Attraction, learning about how your mind can create your reality, okay? The law of attraction is like surface level, man. It's surface level, and a lot of people try to do what The Secret said, and they look into this manifestation and law of attraction content, and they're not able to create whatever the reality that they want, is because they don't really have the understanding. And then a lot of people that talk about the law of attraction, they don't even know what the hell they're talking about. You know what I mean? The law of attraction is one part, but there's so many other aspects and things that you need to understand if you're trying to manifest the reality that you're creating. All right, and it's really simple though. If you're trying to, there are many things that you understand if you're trying to create the life that you want to create. Okay, but it's simple. It doesn't have to be complex. You don't need to be watching videos and hours and tens of thousands of hours on this type of content, because then you're just going to confuse yourself. Too much information, you're going to confuse yourself. Have anybody ever been to the Cheesecake Factory? Have you looked at the Cheesecake Factory menu? They put the menu in front of you and you open it up and there's 200 items there. You have too many choices. It's too much information, okay? I like the places where you go to and it's a chef and you open it up and there's 5 things. You got 5 choices. Boom. Yeah, let me get the steak with the lamb and the prime cut. Yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? 5 things, okay? You don't need 200 things, okay? That's too much. It's too much. I'm gonna break something down to you real quick that might be able to help you, all right? Law of attraction. The law of attraction. The law of attraction. Oh yeah, this one here might be a little different, y'all. This one here might be a little different, man. Yeah. Some of y'all might like this type of content right here. Some of y'all might not. Regardless, I don't really give a fuck, okay? The law of attraction, okay, is a secondary law. The law of attraction is a secondary law, okay? Focusing all this all this energy and attention and trying to learn about the law of attraction, this is equivalent to if you were to get sick, right? You got a runny nose and shit, and you go out, you go get Mucinex, you know what I'm saying? You go get Theraflu, Sudafed, and all this shit, and you treat the symptoms, which is the runny nose, right? But you don't focus on the primary cause of the runny nose, okay? At the end of the day, the primary cause of the runny nose is based on all the shit you put in your body. Food, drinks, weed, alcohol, pills, all that shit, okay? That is the primary source, all right? So if you want to deal with the symptoms, you don't treat the symptoms, right? You treat the primary cause, all right? So if the law of attraction is kind of like a symptom from the primary cause, the law of attraction, the law of attraction. All right, the law of attraction is secondary. It is a secondary law to the law of vibration. Okay. The law of vibration is the primary law. All right. You wonder why you can't manifest? You can't manifest because you're not him, bro. You're not him. Okay. That's why you can't manifest. That's why things ain't working out for you, because you're not him. Okay. You're not vibrating like him. The him, you're not vibrating like him. That is why. It's the law of vibration is the primary law. When you're on the right vibration, when you're on the right frequency, the things are attracted to you. That is why it is a secondary law. Because when you're on the right vibration and frequency, the things just come to you. Okay. So at the end of the day, if you want to be him, you have to become him. It doesn't work the other way around. Okay. You don't become him and then now you're him. No, you have to become him. I mean, what did I say? No, you don't be him and then become him. You become him and then you be him. That's how it works. Him, you know what I'm saying? I say him as the person that you want to be. The person that you scroll on Instagram and you're like, damn, man, I wish I was that guy. Right? Or the guy that you have in your mind that you want to be. The multi-millionaire, the guy who travels all over the world, does what he wants to, fucks all the bitches he wants to, goes wherever he wants to. Nobody can tell him shit. Everybody respects him. He steps into a room. Everybody knows him. He's the guy. He's him, right? You have to become that first. You have to become that by vibrating on that frequency, okay? Nikola Tesla, who is it? What did Nikola Tesla say? Okay, Nikola Tesla famously said, if you want to find the secret of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. He didn't say shit about no attraction. He didn't say think in attraction terms. He said energy, frequency, and vibration. Okay? The secrets of the universe. If you want to understand the secrets of the universe, you're going to think in terms of frequencies, energies, and vibrations. So, vibrating. We need to vibrate. We need to vibrate on the frequency of the things that we want to attract into our life. We need to vibrate at a higher frequency to get those things, the same frequency that these things that we want are on. That's what we must do. So, how do we do that though? Well, as you may think, right? Starts with your thoughts. Your thoughts. I'm mixing up lowercase and the uppercase. Thoughts. They start with the thoughts, okay? And when I say thoughts, I'm talking about thinking. But when I say thinking, I'm not talking about like a thought like I want to go here, right? It's a thought in my head. I want to go somewhere. But the whole thing is to think of these things in the conscious mind and to think of images of the thing. It's the images of the thing. The images of the thing is going to give us certain feelings. The feelings is what's going to cause and alter the vibration, the frequency that we're on. So thinking is not mental activity. Thinking, images, feelings. Thinking equals images and feelings, not merely words. And I don't know if that's correct. Spell check me. I don't care. Okay. But we're not just thinking of words. We're not just doing mental activity. We are thinking of images of the thing that we want. Images of the thing that we want to attract. And we have to tie feeling into it, because the feeling is a word that we came up with to describe the conscious vibration that we are currently in. Okay? So if you say I feel bad, well, you're in a negative vibration. Okay? You don't feel well. If you say I feel wonderful, I feel lovely, I feel magnificent, then I am in a positive vibration. Okay? So if we want to attract things to us, we need to be on the same vibrational frequency. It's not words, though. You have to start thinking in images, okay? So you think of thoughts in your thinking mind. You're going to think of thoughts. Let me draw your big dome right here, okay? Little face. This is your mind up here, okay? We're going to think of, you have a power that's flowing to you. Power from, we're going to say God power, okay? So power is indescribable, but it allows you to have thoughts that come into your mind, okay? You're going to start thinking of images that you want to create in your life, okay? You're not going to be thinking about past shit, like the things that you have going on in your life and they're not going that well and stuff. That's past shit. Stop thinking about that shit. It's messing your vibration up. Think about things that you want to create in your life, all right? By thinking is the images. It's the images. We use images. That's why vision boards are so important. I seen a video by Steve Harvey before. Steve Harvey said he doesn't know anybody without a vision board. Nobody. He's multi-millionaire. Images. You start thinking of images inside of your mind, okay? These images, I am not a good drawer, but let's just say that this is a oh look, man. As you can see, drawing was not my specialty. I was not in art, was not an art kid. Okay? But this is a Lamborghini. This is a Lamborghini, all right? You're thinking of a Lamborghini in your mind. You're like, yeah, I would love to have that car. Okay? Now you need to start thinking of yourself right here. Okay? But don't think of yourself in the third person. You need to put yourself in that car. All right? You need to close your eyes, use your mind's eye, okay? And think of yourself driving this Lamborghini. All right? How does it feel? How does it feel? How does the steering wheel feel when you're touching the steering wheel? And the finest leather that you could probably find in a vehicle is going to be on the steering wheel, right? How does that feel, right? What does it smell like? Some brand new car that you just brought it off the light. How does that smell, right? Shit. Lick the goddamn steering wheel. How does it taste? How does the steering wheel taste? You know what I mean? What are you hearing? What are you listening to as you're driving around in this in my case, okay? Lamborghini Revuelto. That's my shit. In this $700,000 car, what are you listening to, right? What are you jamming? What do you hear? Okay? How fast are you going? Are you going 150 like I'm going? Are you going 150 miles an hour on I-10? Okay? How does this feel? the adrenaline that's flowing through you right now. Like what? How does it feel? Immerse yourself in the five senses inside of your mind. Don't be focused about what's going on out here. And you can use that for anything. This is just my demonstration. You use this for anything. Invoke all of your senses on the images that you're putting inside of your mind. Okay? Those images that you're putting inside of your mind are going to give you a certain feeling. Neville Goddard got a book. Feeling is the secret. Feeling. Images, pictures. The mind thinks in images and pictures. It doesn't think in words. The images and the pictures consistently and repetitiously put inside of you, it's going to give you feelings. Feel it. Feel it like it's real. The brain doesn't know the difference. You've heard this shit before. If you looked at any of this type of content, you already heard this. The brain does not know the difference of conscious mind, subconscious mind. It doesn't know the difference of, I said conscious mind. It doesn't know the difference if you're experiencing something out in actual reality or if you close your eyes and you experience it inside of your own mind. It does not know the difference. You will feel the same feelings. It is the same imagination. You will feel the same feelings, but it's the feelings that matter. We're going to say this is your conscious mind. You're thinking with your conscious mind. You're creating these images. You're creating the dreams. You're creating the things that you want to inside of your conscious mind. When you add feeling to that and you do it with repetition. I harp on repetition so much. Okay. Every video, I probably said something about repetition. And I'm going to say it. And I'm going to keep saying it over and over again. Repetition. Because it's the repetition that gets embedded into your mind and that you understand. You have to learn things. You have to do it repeatedly. Anybody that's ever learned anything has done it repeatedly. If you want to learn how to play the piano, you do it every day repeatedly. If you want to learn how to play basketball, you go out and practice every day repeatedly. If you want to do anything in life and learn it and get good at it, you do it over and over and over again repeatedly. 1,000 hours, 10,000 hours. Become a master at something. It's done over and over and over again repeatedly. This should be no different. If you're trying to create things in your life, you need to have the thought and the feeling in your mind over and 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 over again. You need to live that shit in your mind 1,000 times. Anything that is impressed, eventually, if you put it inside, if you do this over and over again, it's eventually going to be impressed on the subconscious mind. For some people, this could take a long time. Some people, if they have the most inner belief of this material, of how their mind works, if they believe it so much, it could be instantaneous. It could be instantaneous. But for most people, they don't have that belief in themselves. And if you had that belief in yourself, you probably wouldn't be watching this video right now. So you need to do it repeatedly, repetitiously, continuously, over and over again. Whatever you want to create in your life, you need to live that shit in your mind 1,000 times. Live it in your mind 1,000 times. Eventually, it's going to get embedded and downloaded into the subconscious mind. Once that happens, your actions will become automatic. You will do the automatic actions that are necessary in your body you will do the automatic actions necessary. Your body is going to now start vibrating on the frequency. You're going to start vibrating on the frequency in the body, and the universe has no other choice but to bring the things to you, because by law, like attracts like. If you're vibrating on the same frequency as the things, they have to come to you. They have to. It's law. It's law. And if you understand this, then you would start doing this today if you don't already. This goes for if you're trying to create anything, if you're trying to change anything in your life that you don't like. It starts by the thoughts, thinking in images, and then closing your mind and feeling that. Feel it. You have to feel it. You have to feel it. Okay? The I am affirmations are useless if you don't feel it. You're just saying some damn words. It's not doing anything. You have to feel it. The feeling is going to change the vibration that you're on. The vibration that you're on is going to determine the actions that you do, which is going to determine the results. Hold up. Let me delete this shit. Let me delete this shit real quick. Okay. Thoughts. Feelings. Actions. Results. Okay? Somebody left a message on my YouTube on one of my videos the other day, and they said, well, how do you explain the people who think themselves into this video is about taking action? Of course, didn't get that many views because people don't want to take action. They just want to think everything into existence. How do you explain the people that healed themselves by thinking? Listen, that person that was thinking about wellness, they was thinking about health, okay? They didn't do anything. They didn't sit in the corner, not drink, not eat, not piss, not do anything, and just think, and then they were healed from cancer, okay? That shit didn't happen. You can believe that all you want to, okay? This knowledge, this stuff right here, I'm not just talking out my ass. This stuff has been said in literature, in books. People have written books about this since the late 1800s, to my knowledge. Probably earlier than that, okay? Read the Master Key System by Charles Handel. This is the shit that he talks about, okay? You can read The Power of the Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. And that the Master Key System predates Think and Grow Rich. It was like 1908, something like that. Read what's that book? What's the book, man? The Power of the Subconscious Mind, Joseph Murphy. That was written in the 50s. Okay. There's another book. Think and Grow Rich, of course. Look, man, there's plenty of damn books. Okay. There's a channel on YouTube called the Master Key Society. It goes back to all of these great authors and books that were written in the early 1900s saying exactly what I'm telling you right here. They're going to tell you a very, long, more descriptive process. But what it all comes down to is your thoughts, your feelings, your actions are going to equal the results that you do. This is it in a nutshell. This is it in a nutshell, I promise you. Okay? They're going to go into more detail of how to control your mind so you're able to bring these feelings into your thoughts. So you're able to think. So you're able to shut off all that other bullshit that you be thinking about and focus on the certain images. And then with those images, being able to use your imagination and strengthen your imagination and your other mental faculties so you can feel that shit. So you can feel it like it actually has already taken place. Once you succeed in doing that, it's going to be downloaded inside of you. You're going to be running on that vibration. You're going to start doing things like automatically, like how I'm doing right now, like making these damn YouTube videos that I don't even know what I'm doing. The actions, you're going to start taking the inspired actions. You're not even going to know why you're doing shit. Those actions are going to result in a reaction from the universe. They're going to affect your results. That's where the law of attraction comes into play, because you're going to be attracted. The things are going to be attracted to you. You're going to attract them because now you're him. You become him. Okay? You thought like him. You had the feelings like him. Now you started taking the actions like him. Now the result is you're motherfucking him. You're him. And that's how that shit goes. Man. This Rob Millionaire, man. I'm going to holler at y'all on the next one.